Hey everyone, this is Jesse Singh. Welcome back to another video. This time it's going to be about some very important information that will determine if you're going to be successful at something or you're not going to be successful at something. A lot of people don't talk about this, even though it's very simple, because I'm going to explain it in a very simple way, so it will totally make sense for you. But a lot of people don't talk about this, and they think it's just a one push button thing and everything is going to magically fall into your lap. No, that's pretty far from the truth. It's totally opposite from the truth. The truth is there is a process that you have to follow. And depending on how well you follow this process is going to determine if you are going to be successful at something like an online business, for example, or you're not going to be successful at it. So before I get started in this amazing information today, make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell icon so every time I bring out a new video, you'll be notified right away. And also, if you want to learn how to build a business online the right way, with the right information, A to Z, with one-on-one mentoring, visit my website, themillionairejob.com, or click the link in the description or the first comment. I'll pin it. Click that link, put your email in, and just go through my information. And if you feel like it's for you, awesome, let's partner up. And if you don't, no hard feelings, it's all good. I will still send you value-packed emails anyway to teach you in this field, so make sure you subscribe anyway. But let's get started. So the most important thing really is, in my example, would be I wanted to be successful with affiliate marketing. So what I did was I pretty much invested in myself, right? I invested money on knowledge that is required to do affiliate marketing, for example, properly, right? Properly. So if you don't invest in yourself, how are you going to learn the right skills to do that task, right? It can be anything, really. Let's say if you're in health and wellness, you want to open up your own gym or whatever it is, right? You still need to invest money for that knowledge so you can become good at that particular thing. So for me, it was affiliate marketing. A fun fact, I actually started network marketing in the beginning. And what happened was I got tired of the whole talk to everybody around your three foot radius of yourself. So I got tired of that. And I did okay in network marketing. I did okay. Better than most people, but I didn't like the fact that I had to randomly talk to people. And then the problem with that is you're trying to promote to everybody, which is not the right way of doing it. So this is what led me to the online world, because I wanted to only talk to the people that are interested in what I'm doing, right? And also the whole chasing thing went away. Instead of trying to talk to everybody, chasing, now people were coming to me and asking me questions, right? So this is what I did. So I got into affiliate marketing online. I even built funnels for MLMs to do well in them, all online. And this is what really made me different compared to the other people that were doing the same business, and ultimately led to my success. So you just gotta invest in yourself. There's no way around this. People go to university, people go to college, they invest money for a particular specialized knowledge, right? If you want to become a doctor, you have to go to school to become a doctor. Lawyer, same thing. And then there's other people that don't know what they're doing and they just pick random courses, and then they come up with they come out with a big receipt for a diploma or degree. You don't want to do that. So if you want to, if the people that do it right go in for specialized knowledge, right? So if you want to become a doctor, lawyer, you have to go to school for that. But if you're just going to post-secondary just to go, that's the worst thing you can do. It's a huge waste of money. So the second thing is you need to find mentors in your niche, whatever niche that may be. It doesn't have to be a physical mentor that is talking to you physically, like in your face. You just need to find like the top 5 people in your niche or niche, and just really model model whatever they're doing for yourself. And also buy books on them if they're very, very big. If they have books on them. Buy books on them. See what they were doing, what they did in the past. I buy lots of books. Books is very, very important. People, when you feed your body, you feed it with food, like proper nutrition, but you also have to feed your mind. Actually, it's just as important, and people really neglect that. You have to feed your mind with proper information. So if you want to learn about affiliate marketing, for example, you need to also feed your mind almost daily about that topic, or something that will help you in affiliate marketing. For example, personal development. So books like, Think and Grow Rich, that one really changed my life because I had no clue that those things existed. And then once I applied them, it was working for me, right? Think and Grow Rich is just one of them. There's so many. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I started with these old school books because they're gold. They're still gold. I think they're better than the new ones, to be honest. Those old school books had the gold in them, and they still apply today. So find some mentors, read on them, or read books, on them to make yourself better. So the third thing is, once you find all these mentors, you read up on everybody, or you're ready to model yourself over somebody in your niche that is very, very successful. You need to take action. Take action, even though it's imperfect. Imperfect action beats no action every single time. And remember, this is going to be your trial and error period, right? There's going to be a trial and error period, so you're going to make some mistakes, which is good. I made tons of mistakes. If you don't make any mistakes, you're never going to learn from anything. So you're going to make some mistakes. And personally, I made lots of mistakes, but I didn't make those mistakes again. I didn't make the same mistakes again, right? So I learned from my mistakes, and I didn't make those same mistakes again, which ultimately made me better. So after this trial and error, what happened was I finally got my breakthrough, all right? And the fourth thing is don't give up. Your breakthrough is just around the corner, all right? Personally, it took me about 7 months of this whole trial and error thing. 7 months. Consistent action, 7 months of trial and error, because when I got started online, there was not many people doing it. So I didn't have many mentors. So I had to really connect the dots myself. But nowadays, it's a lot easier. So I didn't give up. That's the whole important thing. I didn't give up. It took me several months, but I didn't give up. And because I didn't give up, it completely changed my life. Why did it change my life? Because when I was a car mechanic prior to all this stuff, I would work 60 hours a week. And I got paid well. I'm not going to say I was broke. I'm not really a super sob story. The only thing happened to me was I got in a car accident, July 2013. And because of that, I had to find a different way. So I was put into this position because I was in a difficult situation. But before that car accident, I was never broke. My parents taught me well when it came to finances, that I didn't blow money on stupid stuff or anything like that. I lived under my means and saved, and all the, proper advice you can get. But I was never broke. I made decent money as a car mechanic, but I didn't have time. That was a big issue. 60 hours a week is a lot. All right. That's a lot of time. And that's just that working part. That doesn't include the 1.5 hours of commute, right? 1.5 hours is like 8 to 10 hours a week on just commuting. So 70 hours, I guess, on just working and commuting to work. And not only that, the traffic sucked. I hated that traffic. Stop and go. Traffic sucks. You know that. Traffic sucks, especially if you got to go somewhere that's far and you have no choice. I'm glad I don't have to go through that stress anymore. So my first breakthrough wasn't big. It was enough for me to make the same as my job. For me, that was massive. So I made, I think, $3,000 US I'm in Canada, so to me, $3,000 US is around 4,500 Canadian. So it was exactly the same as what I did at my job, and to me, that was a massive, massive deal, right? But what happened after that was when the magic happened. Once I figured it out, my first month, I'm just gonna write first month, I did as an online marketer or affiliate marketer, I did $3,000, right? That was my breakthrough. It was huge. But the magic really happened at the 6 month point. 6 months in, I was at 10,000 per month, right? 10,000 per month. And then at my 9 month after that, I was at 20,000 a month. So even though I couldn't fathom this, like I wouldn't even imagine this happening when I first got started, it still happened because I just applied this and I just increased my efforts in it. The beauty about online marketing is increasing your efforts doesn't mean you increase your efforts. You leverage tools, platforms, and all that stuff to, for example, you spend $100 to make $200. Once you get to that point, you can spend $200 to make $400 and slowly creep your way up. So that's pretty much what I did. Right, so I slowly creeped up my ad spend, and I got to this, and now I'm touching six figures per month, multiple times a year. So it's not gonna be always 100 grand or anything. Sometimes it drops to 60, sometimes 80, then 100, then 50, then 60. So it's not gonna be like a job where like, oh, I'm gonna get a paycheck for 10 grand a month. No, it might dip down a bit. It might go over. It might go down. So it's going to be little waves. But end of the day, you got to look at the year round and how much you did in the entire year compared to the previous year. As long as you're going up, you're good. As long as you're going up. So at this point, a lot of people don't, break this down really. Even though this is simple, this is very powerful information. You should take notes on this. Maybe even apply this for yourself if you're doing something, if you're in an online space of any kind, if you're in any business, even if a brick and mortar business, this still applies because it's a universal principles, really. So you invest money in your knowledge that is required for you to be successful at the thing that you want to do. My example here is affiliate marketing. You need to find some mentors in that niche that know what they're doing, that have been doing it successfully, and then read on them and just look at what they're doing in their business. Look at their website, or if it's like a brick and mortar store, look at it, see what kind of advertising they got going, just really, really absorb that information and data. And then after that, you take action. You're going to take action. You're going to apply what you learned for your specialized knowledge. You're going to apply what you learned by looking at what your mentors are doing, and you're going to take some action. And remember, this is going to be the trial and error period. So you're going to make some mistakes here. This is when you make your mistakes. But as long as you don't make the same mistakes over and over again, you are good, because a mistake means you weren't on the right path. So if you make a mistake, and then you got to correct yourself. As long as you're correcting yourself, it's going to lead you to the right path. And that's the whole point of these trial and errors. It's going to lead you to the right path. And this is probably the most important one. Don't give up. I know some people give up in 2 weeks. So you weren't serious in the first place if you're going to give up in 2 weeks. Like it took me several months. Like people would quit in maybe 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. Imagine if I quit on my 6th month. I wouldn't have experienced this. All right. So basically, if you really believe in what you're doing and you're really serious about changing your life, you just gotta do it for the long haul. Even if it takes you 2 years, whatever. It is what it is. But I promise you, your breakthrough will come sooner than you think. And this is what I learned from my experience. I didn't expect this to work on my 8th month. I didn't expect this $3,000 I did in my first month. It came unexpectedly. Like I didn't expect it. So that's another thing that you have to really take into consideration. Don't expect it just to happen for you for next month. Focus on these 4 things. Don't worry about this. You can write down your goals. I'll write down, okay, I'll be happy if I made $5,000 per month. You write it down in a notebook. Look at that. Like visualize how you would feel once you get to that point. Really get your mindset to that point. So once you do, like once you're have your mindset there, you're consistently reminding yourself of this particular goal. Go through these 4 steps, keep going until you hit your goal. And that's what it is, really. You will hit your goal. It's just I'm not sure when you're going to hit your goal, but you will hit your goal. Just don't expect it. Just focus on these 4 steps and just focus on your goals. You got to write down all your goals and just focus on them. Just look at those and ignore everything else. That's the other thing. You got to ignore all the naysayers, all the people that don't believe in you. Heck, I had some, family that didn't believe in me when I first got started, but it's okay. I proved them wrong, right? And that's the whole thing. And now they know that there's a world beyond a 9 to 5, or from my example, a 7 to 5, that could ultimately be much, much better. The statistics say like 80% of people don't even like their jobs, and the 20% do. The people that love their jobs, that's awesome. Do what you're doing. But if you hate your job, it's not the way to live. You have a very short period of time on this earth. I recommend you finding something that you really, really enjoy, ultimately a passion of some kind, and make that some kind of, a business of some kind. That way you're not really working, you're enjoying everything, and it doesn't feel like work. So anyway, I hope you got a lot of value in this video. This is exactly, in my humble opinion, after doing it for 7 years straight, consistently, very successfully, this is what I did, and it helped me out big time. So I hope you got the same value. Take this information very seriously, write it down, and apply it to whatever you want to apply it to, right? Not everyone wants to be an affiliate marketer. I'm an affiliate marketer. But just apply it to what you want to do, and I promise you, it will help you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video, share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click that bell icon so every time I bring out a new video, you'll be notified right away. And also, if you want to learn what I've been doing successfully for the last 7 years, visit my website, themillionairejob.com. Click the link in the description, click the first link in the pinned comments, and put in your email address, and I'll send you the information over. And if you like what you see, partner with us, and we will help you every step of the way, because we're one of the only people that actually offer a one-on-one mentor throughout this whole process. And that's the biggest difference here compared to when I got started. I had no help. I had to figure it out by reading, getting knowledge, and go through my own trial and error, compared to you, where everything is laid out properly. So your trial and error period is going to be very, very low or short. And that's the whole point. And which is a big deal if you think about it. So anyway, get started if you feel it's for you. And we'll help you every step of the way. And I hope to enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.